You know, I think about going live, and I think the first barrier that would come up would be, oh, what if I screw up? Or, you know, I'm not very good on my feet. You know, live video, that makes me nervous. What would you say to somebody with that thought?
I would say that we trip up in conversations. That's the beauty for me of being live, is that I do believe that there's a place for produced and published videos. Those are still important too. They have a role in our building business arsenal. Whether we're building our own business as communicators, those definitely have a place, or for clients. But the beauty of being live is that there isn't any polish. People are really seeing you. Now, I will admit there are a couple of tips that you can do, and I did this in the beginning. Now I don't, because I'm less self-conscious. But when I first started doing live videos, I would take my smartphone camera and I would video myself and just talk. And I would practice, and then I would play it back and see, you know, the things that I was doing wrong, where could I improve? So you can practice before you go live. I think it also helps to have talking points. So I do this for my clients. I bullet point, you know, the key points that they should hit. And sometimes I'll write out a full-blown script for them, depending on the client and how comfortable they are. So those are all the traditional things that you do in media training, you can still apply to live. But I think the beauty of it is that it's live. And people feel like, okay, this is not, you know, some superficial sales pitch. This is real. They're talking. Anything can happen. Kids can walk into the room. Your dog can start barking. You know, the mailman can show up. You could trip over a word, and it's okay. You're not going to die from it, I promise. In fact, I think it endears you more to your audience.
You're hitting on my number one fear. I work from home, and I'm just scared to death of a BBC Dad moment. I just, my kids in the background. But I love what you're saying, and I can attest to what you're talking about. I started doing YouTube live videos. It's been about a month and a half now, every morning. And
Wow.
In the beginning, I tried to do something. You know, one of the things I told myself is I didn't want to edit them. I wanted it to feel very real. I wanted it to be a conversation. And I learned very early on, when I try to do some fancy things that I didn't practice, that it's important to do a dry run when you're going to do something fancy.